Sophia.
How are you? It's so good to speak with
Good to
both of you.
see
Thank
you.
you for your time.
Thank you
No
for having us.
problem.
Huge fan, and you both I loved this show. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And
Prayer hands. Your prayer hands for that. Thank you.
yes, of course. And to start off, you both not only star in the show, but you also wrote and executive produce. And I always love hearing about that process. So I'm curious, which part of it did you enjoy the most for this project? Did you have a favorite?
I love the performance. I loved acting, and I loved post. Post to me was so much fun. The editing and because we had all these great sketches and material, and then it was like, how do we put it back together? How do we put it together? And just watching Ike with the cards and like a little mad scientist, it was just it was like the serial killer, the way he was moving pieces around, and then just the stupid conversations. No, I think D-Day should kick off because the vomiting, that's great. When he vomited, it was just ridiculous. And this was over during the summer, and a lot of it's I was on Zoom a lot, so
that was the tough part.
It was a lot of fun.
She was on the East Coast. I would come in to start editing at like 10:30, and they're like, "So Wanda's been at this for 3 hours already." I'm like, "Oh my god, I gotta step it up."
But then again, you called me at 9:30 my time. I'm like, I'm already drunk, man. You ain't nothing from me. I'm not giving you notes.
There was one day where you're like, I'm at a restaurant with my friends, and I was like, I'm so sorry, but we have to just check. Are you happy with this amount of diarrhea? It was a big job. It was a lot of work. The performance is fun. Post was great. I'll just say a different answer. The writing was so much fun. We had such an incredible writer's room, just such an insane, diverse group of people, from Anna Fabrega, who created Los Spookies, which is a show I'm obsessed with, to Lance Crowther, who I've been watching since I was 20 and was old friends with Wanda, Emmy Blotnick, all these just amazing writers. And for me, as a big history buff, the thought of coming into work and just being like, I have a kind of a weird idea about the 30 Years War. It just was so irresistible to me. So that was the part that I was just like, oh man, writing historical sketch comedy, I feel like, is my raison d'etre, which is French for thing you do.
And, I do have to ask you, obviously, there is such a talented group of people working on this. The cast is amazing, everyone behind the scenes. But who were you most excited to see come to life with your writing, and either, co-starring alongside them, working with them, or just seeing them bring the words to life off the page?
That's tough.
I know that's hard. I know.
I mean, sure, we Wanda and me and Dave and Nick wrote Shirley together with Lance and Adam County, and watching that kind of take shape and walking onto the 70s set, you felt like you were walking onto All in the Family or the Jeffersons or something. And that was the one that, just watching that kind of start to percolate, was really exciting for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was exciting, but there's a part of me that was a little terrified also, because it's like we're writing all this material, and then go to shoot it, and you go, okay, here's the money. We're spending money,
It's all hypothetical.
You can say anything when you're just writing.
Now there's a grip standing here, and he wants to go home. So
right. Then there's a whole set, and you're like, ooh, this better be funny.
Good.
Here we go. Hope it's good. And then to have Mel Brooks attached to it, it's Mel Brooks. It really is intimidating. It's like this stuff has to be right. It has to be funny. It has to be Mel. So it was exciting, but also just walking onto that set is like, oh shit, here we go.
Better bring it.
You did. I appreciate you both so much. Thank you again for your time, and congrats.
So good to see you. Thank you so much.
Professional artists and professors. Maybe a nerd who's dudes just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies, and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.